HM Land Registry have been exploring the art of the possible. What could land registration and conveyancing look like in 2030?
So what would a fully digital land register look like, and what opportunities could it create in the conveyancing market?
And how could we add further value to the property market in England and Wales, currently worth 4 trillion?
For over 150 years, land registration has been supporting the economy by registering people's ownership and interests in land and property across England and Wales. We have a new ambition to become the world's leading land registry for speed, simplicity and an open approach to data. That means digitising our services, utilising progress in technology to positively disrupt and improve everything that we do. That's why we're launching this groundbreaking research project called Digtal Street. It's looking at how land registration might work in the future. At the heart of that, it's really all about making conveyancing simpler, faster and cheaper.
Digtal Street's a research and development project we've been running at Land Registry. It's all about the future of conveyancing. So it's starting to think about how might the house buying process work in the year 2030, doing some research and development to think about how we could do things differently. So what we think is by giving people lots more data earlier in the process, both the people that are buying or selling houses, but also lenders that are making decisions as to whether to lend or not, we can help people get more certain about the commitment they want to make to a property earlier in the process, and in doing so form chains that are much more tightly bonded together. So what we're trying to do is think about how we can use data to get people more confident about making firmer decisions earlier in the process. So we've been working with people from across the industry, so conveyancers, lenders, other data providers and government departments, as well as startups and citizens, to really get a sense of how the process works today and some of the challenges.
The challenge we have with that is that the ecosystem for moving house is ridiculously wide with lots of different moving parts and really needs a collaborative approach. So for HM Land Registry to be taking the steer with that and bringing together lots of really interesting organisations into the same room to be thrashing out these kind of ideas, I think is fantastic.
In the last 6 months, we have spoken to a number of users, which has helped us to gain a better understanding of their needs and pain points in the home buying process. We explored the problem from different perspectives, which included a first-time buyer, former owner, lender and conveyancer. The group then came up with big ideas which could disrupt and revolutionise the home buying process.
Working on the Digtal Street project has been fascinating. It's been great to see different government organisations coming together to work in a collaborative way to try and solve a problem that's really focused on getting it right for our customers. Anything that can be done to speed up the conveyancing process and give everyone involved a better experience has got to be a good thing. What I really like about the project is that it puts the customer first, just as we do at the Coal Authority, and looks at how we can meet their needs now and in the future.
Following the design thinking days, we came up with 3 proof of concepts.
One of the key needs that we identified was that property data should be relevant, accessible and linked to enable future services.
We therefore selected a number of properties and digitised the register and all documents associated with the register. We then worked with our key stakeholders to identify other property data used in the conveyancing process and any relevant open data sets. We pulled all the data into one place so that we could make it available in the hack.
We had 4 hack teams, each looking at one of the proof of concepts and utilising the property data that we had made available. At the end of the 2 days, we had 3 workable proof of concepts to show what the future of conveyancing could look like and how this is enabled by technology.
We were involved because we thought that it was a great initiative to help progress innovation in the property sector in the UK. I think the whole property market needs some innovation, and Digtal Street was certainly helping towards that goal. Property transactions are slow, and all of the work that we were doing really helped us kind of envisage how in the future those transactions could be really streamlined and cut down, and for the general public and consumers, they could have a much more seamless and relaxed flow when they're buying and selling homes.
We're already exploring how we can use clever new technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning to create a more digital register inside Land Registry. We're already exploring how we can instantly update the register. A lot of lessons that we're taking from Digtal Street are influencing that. So it's really exciting. We're taking that research and development work and building it into a digital program to get delivered in Land Registry over the next couple of years.